It's quite incredible. Across the developing world, poor parents have had enough of government schools that they see as not good enough for them. And so in the slums of sub-Saharan Africa, in India, in other parts of Asia, the poor are going to private schools, very low-cost private schools that maybe charge the equivalent of 5 to 10 euros per month. These schools are serving the majority of the poor. They're outperforming the government schools at a fraction of the cost. It's a tremendous story to celebrate and get excited about. So it's interesting that in these areas I'm talking about, the government schools are typically free at the point of delivery or very low cost. But poor parents are not going to them in large numbers. Why is that? They tell us because in the government schools they feel their children are abandoned. They feel that there's no accountability there. And if you go and visit some of these government schools, more often than not, you will find teachers not present or teachers not teaching, teachers not doing what they should do, in contrast to the government schools where there's lively activity. However, if you take all the costs of sending a child to school, uniform, books, lunch, transport, all the extra costs, then actually the total cost of sending a child to a government school is actually not much less than the total cost of sending to one of these low-cost private schools, maybe 75–80%. So although the government schools are supposed to be free, the total costs are not that much different in the end. In the countries I'm talking about, there has been what you could describe as a grassroots privatization. The poor themselves have decided that the government schools are not good enough, they want private schools. That's privatization. It wasn't any government that decided that. It's the poor themselves, the grassroots have decided. So in a sense, if nothing ever happens, this is the revolution that will take place. But you do need, these schools do need the regulations to be liberalized. And if there are outsiders who want to support in terms of philanthropy or something like that, then yes, you can come in and work alongside this sector. You can create loan funds, you can create scholarship funds, you can do a lot alongside this sector. But the beauty of it is a grassroots privatization. We didn't need government to do anything.